What's up, everyone? How's it going? Andrew from Double May here, and we're a couple days removed from UFC Saudi Arabia, Adesanya versus Nassourdine Imavov. I've been feeling like really tired. My teeth are healing, but it's been a strenuous process. Got my wisdom teeth removed, but I was gonna have made this sooner, but now I'm doing it now. But anyways, today what we're gonna talk about is the next fights to make after the event. Obviously, I'm not gonna go after every fight, every guy who lost, but if you're important, you had a meaningful performance, I'm gonna talk about you. Before that said, if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe. We're getting close to 400 subscribers. I greatly appreciate you guys helping me with that goal. And enough said, let's get started with the video. So first off, we got Terrence McKinney. He had a good win, very quick win. I guess maybe it wasn't the best of wins, but if Terrence McKinney doesn't lose, I see that as a good win for him, because he's notorious for either getting KO'd or KOing the guy in the first round, and this time he was a hammer rather than a nail. First round KO against a guy I really never heard of. He did what he was supposed to. Good for him. As for his next matchup, I don't really know, because obviously I don't think he deserves to go into the rankings, and finding a good unranked fighter to fight Terrence McKinney is kind of hard. But I was looking through the rankings and of the non-ranked ranks anyway, and I saw Elvis Brenner on there, and I was like, you know what, why not? There's a quick little fun matchup between two guys who are rather exciting, so let's see it. Next fight I'll talk about is Shamil Gaziev versus Tai Tuivasa. Shamil Gaziev had a very interesting fight against Thomas Peterson. Thomas Peterson was kind of doing well until he wasn't. Shamil the Bob Gaziev doesn't need much more than a moment to win, and he capitalized on his opportunity. Good for him. Now he's ranked hilariously, so this is another win in a row, I think, for him. So maybe he deserves to fight up in the rankings. Tai Tuivasa hasn't won in a million years, and I think this would be a fun fight. Both parties have to benefit. If Shamil wins, moves up in the rankings. If Tai Tuivasa wins, he proves that he can stay a little bit longer. So makes sense. Let's see this fight. Next up, we have Muhammad Nayyov versus Edson Barbosa. This Muhammad guy, he's very good. I like his performance. I thought Con Offley would have done a lot better, because I loved his performance in The Ultimate Fighter, but it wasn't the case. He just kind of got dominated. He kind of got his foot stuck in the mud. He could never get anything going. Kind of saw the same thing in the Mauro Santos fight. Didn't really get anything going there either. But this guy looked really good. Very dominant performance. I don't think Con had any success, and because of that, I think maybe he deserves to break into the top 15. Edson Barbosa should be retired, I believe, so maybe this can be his last fight. Gives opportunity to Naimov to go up there, make a name for himself, so let's see it. And then we have Farid Azam. He had a very good fight against Mike Davis. A lot of people thought he was going to win. Mike Davis would be a hell of a trouble, and granted, Mike Davis was going out there and giving him hell, almost breaking his leg in various moments, getting him in takedowns, this and that. But Farid Azam looks so good, man. That's why I told you I would never doubt him again. He looked incredible in this fight. He picked him up in several moments of the fight, had a lot of good exchanges, dominant grappling sessions. He looked incredible. What a complete fighter. And I think this is maybe his 5th fight in a row that he's won in lightweight, so I think it's time he deserves to fight up in the rankings. If you see a really good prospect, you always want to throw him against Jalen Turner, because Jalen Turner has yet to really prove himself that he's top tier. He's low-key just securing himself in bottom tier as of now, so let's see him secure that spot yet again against Farid Azam. I think this would be a very fun fight. I think Farid Azam would win, but like I said, a fun fight nonetheless. Then we have Vinicius Oliveira versus Marcus McGee. Vinicius had a very good fight against Said Nurmagomedov, where he was losing the first round, and then came back with volume, with just pressure, and broke Said over the second and third round, leading to the unanimous decision. I thought it was a very fun fight. I believe this might have won the fight of the night. I'm not too sure. I think it did. So that's something. This is I believe now his 4th or 5th fight in a row that he's won. He deserves, I think, to fight in the rankings. He called out for an Umar. I don't think that's happening. So let's see someone in the lower of the top 15. Marcus McGee, fresh in the division rankings anyway. And I think this fight makes a lot of sense. Let's see it. Could be a lot of fun. Marcus McGee is very exciting. Vinicius Oliveira, very exciting. This kid is going to produce a very fun moment. And next up we have Sergey Pavlovich. And I know a lot of us are like, well, he's gonna fight down again, but hear me out. He was just on a 2-fight losing streak, lost to Tom Aspinall and then Alex Volkov. So I don't think just because you beat number 8 ranked Rosino Rosenstrike, you deserve to fight like Sergey Gan or anybody up there, you know. And Almeida needs a matchup. He needs to keep moving up. So on paper, this makes sense to me. Who will win this fight? Who knows? It's just literally gonna be power versus extreme grappling. I think it'll be a very fun fight. Something that the top 5 of the heavyweight division needs. Hopefully it's not as boring as his last performance, and that's like another reason why I didn't want to give him a top name, but you know, it is what it is. But I think this fight would make a lot of sense, and it's a lot of fun. Now we reached the loser of the co-main, Shara Bullet. He kind of just got destroyed by Michael Venom Page and his random little techniques. Womp womp happens to the best of us, you know. Impressive for Michael Venom Page though. But I don't think Shara Bullet should be punished by getting kicked out the rankings or even fighting out the rankings, because look, he didn't really need to take this matchup against MVP. He did it for the fans, he did it for the company. So hopefully they reward him with, you know, giving a match in the rankings. I think he's number 14th. Michael Pereira is number 15th. But 2 of them have very exciting fight styles, and I think this will be a very fun fight, because this is not gonna be like MVP matchup where, you know, he's super elusive and striking when he wants. This is gonna be both guys trying to hurt each other. It's gonna produce some very good moments, and I think the UFC should make this matchup. Let's see it. Don't tell me you guys don't want to see this. As for the winner, MVP, sensational performance, like I said before. I don't think he's gonna stay at middleweight. Makes sense for him. He's a little bit old, a tad bit small for the division. I think if he moves down to welterweight, it'll be criminal not to do this matchup against Wonderboy. Both guys are karate masters. This will be like the final of the Karate Kid, the little matchup. I forget what it's called, but it'll be awesome to see nonetheless. And if he does move back down, like he said, please UFC. They both of them don't have a fight booked. MVP took no damage. This could arguably be on Miami. Let's see it, please. And as for the loser of the main event, sucks to see Izzy lose 3 in a row. I low-key did kind of feel bad, because ever since he's been losing, he has been a little bit more likable. But damn, that was I did not expect it to go that way. He was looking good too. First round he was looking really good. I had him winning by knockout, and perhaps the moment would have presented itself if the fight kept going. But you know, Nasty showed him what's up. But I don't think he's retiring. You know, he did look really good, like I said, and I don't think he deserves to retire. I think a good fight for him will be Kyle Barajo, another guy, top 5, top 6, whatever it's gonna be. Cause yeah, I don't know who else he could fight. I don't know if we're gonna see the Rob trilogy. Doesn't make sense. They're friends now. It'd be kind of weird to see them fight each other. Everyone else is kind of geared up for a matchup. Like Sean Strickland's gonna fight. I don't think he deserves a loser of Sean Strickland versus DDP. Doesn't make sense. Hamza Chimaev matchup doesn't make sense. Like I said, Robert Whittaker doesn't make sense. So I think the next best matchup for him is Kyle Barajo. This will help Kyle Barajo boost himself if he wins. If Izzy loses, then maybe it's time to retire. But like I said, this fight makes sense to me. And lastly, the winner of the event, Nassourdine Imavov. He looked incredible, man. I could not be more prouder of a little guy. I was kind of big on him for ever since he won against Cannonier. I was like, holy moly. And then he fought Brendan Allen. Kind of lost that match for the first round and then turned it around the second and third. Good fight for him. And now he just starts Izzy. That's incredible. Nothing but praise. You know, in another world, he would be next to the title shot after these 2 guys. But, you know, Hamza Chimaev is waiting in the wings. Rightfully so. I don't know. What's more impressive? Hamza Chimaev choking out Rob for an entire round, leaving no room for error, or bro having like an exciting fight for a round and then knocking out Izzy in a second. On paper, Nassourdine deserves it more, but they're not gonna give it to him. So I think in all realistic list, he should fight the loser of Sean Strickland versus DDP. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, if you stay idle, he's gonna lose his chance. Because if he doesn't fight the loser of this, the loser will fight someone else and potentially put himself in conversation for the title and maybe take his title shot if he waits out. So He has to stay active. He has to get it. So I would love to see the loser of this matchup fight the winner of this event. And yeah, the winner from that matchup can fight for the title next after Hamza. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, like the video. Catch you guys in the next one. It's Angel. Peace.